Hello and welcome to Dreams of Wings, and welcome here to London Biggin Hill Airport, which has been brought to us by those clever people at Pilot Plus and is now available in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's been highly anticipated. I think Biggin Hill means a lot to a lot of people, and even if you aren't into warbird flying, you'll know or you'll have certainly heard of Biggin Hill. Absolutely iconic frontline airfield during the Battle of Britain, and just absolutely tons of history. Stands for a lot, and the nice thing is that these days it's a very busy airport within London. It doesn't have any issues with slots or scheduled flights, so it's fantastic for general aviation, but also for corporate jets. There's an awful lot of private jets, biz jets going on here, simply because it's so close to the centre of London and it doesn't get clogged up with scheduled flights. So it's really nice to see this airfield in the sim. We're very lucky at the moment in that there's a lot of really good quality airfields and aerodromes and airports coming through from Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you're into your general aviation and your warbirds, then this is just it's a must-have, really. There's no way of getting around that. It's a cracking, all-breathing, loads of atmosphere, loads of life. I think, you know, the pictures speak for themselves. I love the feel of this. When I was, before I actually started taking this footage, I was just having a quick look around on the drone, and it was lovely to see all the detail and also just get a feel for the place. I think some people sometimes think, well, what's the point of having all this detail? What's the point of having this detail in the control tower? I just want to jump in an aeroplane and fly. And I think if you are doing GA warbird flying, you're kind of looking to have that atmosphere, especially if you're planning to spend a lot of time at that particular aerodrome. For example, you could be doing flying training here, or you could be flying it here in real life, and you want to do it in the sim, you want to keep your hand in, whatever it is that you're doing, you want it to be as realistic as possible. And that's why things like this are absolutely marvelous, and I love to see them. So I'll read you what is involved in this add-on, and I'll take it from the Pilot Plus website, because it's only right. They've put these words together, they put the detail together, and they know what they're talking about. So rather than me cobble it together, this is what they're saying. So the Pilot Plus team has gone above and beyond to make sure that London Biggin Hill Airport is as realistic and authentic as possible, working closely with airport management to make sure that every detail is accounted for. I love that. That's quite a significant thing. From hangars to bin bags, you're able to soak up the atmosphere on foot or in the air. The Pilot Plus rendition captures the vibrancy of this iconic airport perfectly in your simulator. A high-fidelity rendition of London Biggin Hill. Precise terrain of 1 meter accuracy, inclusive of runway slope and the classic Biggin Hill bump. Full high-resolution PBR implementation from buildings to airside clutter and ground. Dynamic rain on control tower glass. Realistic and accurate night lighting throughout. Latest high-resolution ground imagery and airport layout, including the new Bombardier super hangar and optional static aircraft. Now, yeah, that's the list that's in there, but it just looks absolutely beautiful, and is certainly very atmospheric. And one of the things I love about this is that they've included plenty of detail on the Biggin Hill Heritage Hangar, which you may have seen recently on television. If I remember, I'll put a link down below. But basically, these guys are all about restoring aircraft, restoring old warbirds, and they were founded in 2011 to house the activities of the Spitfire company, Biggin Hill Limited, and really that was about restoring a single Spitfire. But from that, it's grown to the point where they've got a large number of aircraft. They've got 6 airworthy Spitfires. They've also got an ME-109. They've got a Harvard. They've got I think they've got a Tiger Moth. And you can actually fly in a Spitfire here. They've got the two-seaters, so you can fly in a Spitfire and also you can fly in a Mustang. So absolutely tons of warbird atmosphere going on here. And this is the Heritage Hangar in the sim. It just looks absolutely stunning. I know that I'm going to be spending some time here. I think what we've got the option now of being able to, I know a lot of people, for example, fly between Biggin Hill and Duxford. And what with Chico Mix Duxford, we've got two cracking places to fly between now. So that's really exciting. But you can see a lot of detail has gone into this, a lot of love. It's really exciting to see Biggin Hill in the sim, and what we're going to do now is we'll go up for a quick flight in the Spit just to see Biggin Hill from the air, just to get an idea of what it looks like, also how it performs once we're actually flying, because of course, you know, that's a key thing. And yeah, we can get a real feel for what this place is like from a warbird. So I'll stop waffling, let's get going. Okay, let's go take a look. That fuel lorry's turned off. You really do get a sense of the size of these buildings when you're actually sat in the cockpit taxiing out. It's one thing to see it from the drone, but to actually taxi past is quite something. Really is some detail going on here. It's quite amazing. Right, let's dial in some nose down trim. Just keep an eye where I'm going. Okay. Nothing coming, I've got no AI or anything, so not expecting to have any nasty surprises from the air. You just imagine what this place would have been like with a whole squadron of Spits taking off. Job of lining up there, shall we? Okay, we'll just go to a halt. Quick look around just to make sure nothing is untoward. Mix is rich, proper's fully fine. That's all good to go. How's our temperatures? That's good. Must remember when we get up, I'll put the radiator flat back into automatic mode, but I just got it there while we were on the ground messing about. There's the hump. Come back on the boost a little bit. Come back on the RPM ever so slightly. Let's close the canopy. Let's do the radiator flap now. There we go. Okay, so we're going to just scoot over to Kenley, which of course is another very well remembered Pilot Britain airfield. Getting a little bit of turbulence up here. I've got FS Realistic installed. Not had it too long, so just getting used to it at the moment. There's the London town over there. Let's come back a little bit. That's not too far to Kenley. And then we'll run back to Biggin. There's Kenley over there. Let's just do a bit of trimming here. Quite a bit of turbulence. And here we have Kenley. Just imagine the how busy it would have been in the air over here when everyone was scrambling. Okay, back to Biggin, the star of the show today. By the way, if you're wondering why the pilot avatar who is flying this is wearing a white helmet, I think as I've mentioned on some other videos, I tend to fly this more as a modern restoration Spitfire rather than a, as it would have been during World War II. So a lot of the modern day Spit pilots will be wearing a bone dome, and that's why my guy is. So there it is in all its glory. Wonderful. Cracking job. Love it. I can see I'm going to be having plenty of flights here and to here and from between here and other places and all sorts of things. It's great to have Biggin properly on the map. Let's go for a landing. Go for the gear while we're downwind. Going over the crest of the bump now. And we are down. there you have it, Biggin Hill from Pilot Plus. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. I hope you've enjoyed the flight. Don't forget, we've got a Discord. I'll put the link down below. And if you did happen to enjoy this and you found it useful, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It just helps it grow. So thanks once again, and I'll see you on the channel soon. Take care now. Bye bye.